guys! So I haven't made like an actual video in a long time, but I'm gonna blame that on graduation, which is tonight. With graduation comes the beginning of summer, and I, as a traveler, have lots of trips planned. This Sunday, I head over to Los Angeles to visit my friend Gianna. I'm going there for a week. Then, when I get back, I go to my college orientation for a couple days. A couple weeks later, in mid-July, I fly out to Alaska. My whole family's going over there. I'm there for 3 weeks. Then the day I fly back, I sleep, pack my bag for LeakyCon, and go there the next day. I am going to enjoy every second of running around. I have this one purple suitcase, this one little carry-on that's going to be my best friend throughout all of these travels. I present to you the carry-on. So in this video I want to give you some travel tips. I've done a lot of traveling in my life, so hopefully my experience is actually helpful to other people. Number 1, toiletries. I personally won't be needing too many of these because wherever I'm going, I'm staying with family or friends, except for LeakyCon. That's the only one I have to worry about toiletries, really. But it's always good to have some with you, especially if they're personal products that you probably won't find in your friend's house or your family's house. Or, you know, if for some reason you just don't want to use their soap or something. In here I have TSA approved toothpaste and toothbrush. Things that are TSA approved or TSA compliant. Very important because you don't want to go on the plane, get your bag scanned, especially if it's carry-on, like me, and then find out that you're like threatening the safety of the flight or something. You don't want to be illegal, you just want to get to where you want to go. I also have a loofah because you don't share loofahs with your friends. Although if you do, that's fine, I don't judge, but it is a little strange. Soap! Soap, soap. Is this advertising? Is this advertising? I have the little travel sizes. These are okay. Always check the website of the airline first. Always check the website because you never know when those rules change. I always check, even though every year I'm flying off somewhere. I always check again and again, but usually stuff about this size, let's see, 3 fluid ounces. You always want to have these in a plastic bag, number 1, because that's the smart thing to do, number 2, because it's the rules. If you're old enough, some of these wouldn't hurt. And gallon-sized Ziploc bags will be your best friend. Also, face wash, any other products that you use on a daily basis that you will need wherever you go because you're not going to be in your house. You can't apparate everywhere. Bring it with you. Except for sharp stuff. That's illegal. Next on your list of vitals, underwear. I'm not showing you my underwear, but you will want underwear and whatever other underwear you need. Always bring at least 1 pair more than you will think you will need. You never know if you're gonna take 2 showers a day. You just don't know. Keeping this open. I think the main reason I'm packing this is because I want to clean my room and I just don't feel like putting my clothes back in the closet, so I'm just gonna put them in here. You always want to pack compactly and light. Don't bring your whole closet, you don't need it. And if it's something that you really need, when you get there, you can buy it. Always think about where you're going. For example, I'm going to LA. I'm going to need a swimsuit, check, and a towel, check. But if you're going to Switzerland to ski in the mountains, bring winter stuff because you don't want to freeze your butt off. Look at the weather. Always bring something just in case. I'm bringing a pair of long jeans for the nighttime for LA specifically because I don't know if it's gonna randomly be less than 70 degrees one day. Another tip, this is actually something I have just started doing for this summer. Bring a laundry bag. I'm using an old pillowcase from when I was younger. I used to want to be an astronomer, I don't know if you see that, and I love bunnies. And my friend was Irish, so I drew a 4-leaf clover, because I think that's Irish. I don't know. I was 10. And it's small, you just roll, not like that, you don't roll it up like that. So like this, you want to roll it nicely. I also have my towel rolled up. Another tip that people like to give is rolling up outfits. You can roll up what you're gonna wear. For example, this dress skirt thing. I'm gonna roll that up and bring it to LA. Spending money. Have it, and have at least $100 more than you think you will need, because you never know. Getting to the airport. Get there on time. Plan accordingly. If your airport is in a big city, New York City, Boston, just plan accordingly. Don't leave at just the last minute that you'll barely get there half an hour before your flight. Plan to be there about an hour and a half before your flight. At the minimum, I'd say 1 hour, because that's kind of cutting it close because you still have to go through security and things. So if you're going to an airport, try to get a ride there if you don't want to pay for parking for however long you're going to be off traveling. If you're road tripping, plan. Figure out what your pit stops are. Figure out where you want to stop along the way. Book hotels ahead of time. Plan how many miles you're going to do every day. And get a basic gist at least. Leave some leeway just in case, but have a plan for if you're going on a road trip. And have extra money to spend on gas, because you will probably need it. Back to the airport. When you do get to the airport, know your flight number and know what terminal you're supposed to be in. There will be plenty of signs to get you to any terminal anywhere in the airport, but if you don't know what it is, it's a problem. You will get lost terribly, and you might just not make it onto your flight. All of this stuff is available online these days. You can print it out, bring it with you, write down your own notes if you really don't like computers. It's just have the information with you. When you are at the airport, bring a book. I love books because you can read those when you're taking off and landing.